You know, I've been writing a blog for 6.5 years. So last week's blog was, or actually today's blog that came out was about CVS. That I got a receipt from CVS about 2 weeks ago, and I bought one item, and the receipt was 42 inches long. And the receipt, which was 42 inches long, had 7 different offers. It had the product that I bought, and it had 6 offers, including a sweepstakes. So it had a sweepstakes, it had 20% off flu shot, it had vitamins, it had women's shampoo, and it had two other items. So to me, when I write a blog, it's all about, that just doesn't really make sense to me. And I love CVS. That they missed an opportunity to change my mind on buying patterns of what I would have done. If they had given me a coupon that would have impacted me, whether it was on Coke, whether it was on dish soap, whether it was on paper towels, whether it was on water, whether it was on candy bars for the kids, I would have bought more, increased their revenue. I would have been happy because they would have given me a discount, blah, blah, blah. And they thought and personalized what I did. But they didn't do that, so they missed a boat. So something like that, whether you agree or disagree with what I'm saying, at least it's thought-provoking. It's saying, wow, the guy got a 42-inch receipt that's kind of different, that's kind of interesting, and he was able to connect the dots and formulate that into a blog post, and I do the same thing when I present. So it's very thought-provoking stuff. So a few years ago, I coined a phrase, I present a lot on the future of marketing research, and I coined the phrase fat twin. You're like, what is that? So FA is for Facebook, TW is for Twitter, and IN is for LinkedIn. And in my opinion, when I presented this 3 years ago, that those 3 companies are really going to be forces in the market research experience and the future of market research down the road for respondents. So I think if you can think about things strategically, out of the box, connect the dots, and what I tend to do and what I've been told that I do is I get people to sort of scratch their head and say, you know, I hadn't thought about that. And that helps, and that engages the audience, and I think that relaxes them and it gives them a chance to learn.